Hello, this is Kathleen, and today I'm going to a cave. It's called the Chartist's Cave. I did see it's got a little sign with information about it, but I haven't read it because I wanted to read it when I get up there. Don't really know if that makes much of a difference, but yeah, so I'm up there. Some horses there. There's an active quarry up there. It's up by Treville. Not sure if any of you would know where Treville is unless you're from Wales or South Wales, but basically it's the highest village in Wales. I don't know if that's a massive record or anything, but it's the highest village in Wales. Don't know how high it is, but it's the highest village in Wales. So yeah, there's like the active quarry is up there, so you might see a few, just as I'm recording, you might see a few trucks go past. The actual path, I know I'm on a road now, but the actual path starts, see where you can see those stones going down, which is the path up to the active quarry. Yeah, the path starts at the end of those stones, but there's not really an actual proper path for it. It's more like just sheep trails. So I think a lot of this is going to be me just kind of guessing where I am. A proper hiker would use their navigation skills. I'm going to use my random thinking skills and my gut feeling skills. So if I get lost, I'm lost and I'll have to deal with that situation as it comes. But it's not really that far. I'm not gonna get lost. But yeah, so that's where we're going now. Shouldn't take too long to get to the path. Yeah, not much else I have to say. I'm up by Treville, I'm going up to a cave. Apparently there's bats in the cave, so it's the bat cave. I know bats pretty much live in caves, so I don't know what else I expected, but I'll go to the bat cave. There's something in my head and like a fly or something stuck in my hair. But anyway, yeah, so I'll see you in a second. Another thing quickly before I go. I've attempted this once, but I attempted it too late. And there's a sign down there at the start. There's like a gate. There's a sign and it says the gate closes at 5. But there have been times I've come up here before, not go into the cave, but go into the old quarry around the other side of not the other side of the trees, but to the left of the trees behind that mountain. Yeah, I've been going there, so I have come here before, and it's been past 5, and the gate hasn't closed. So I don't know if they closed the gate. It does say it's a private road and it's closed, but then I was just going through just different forums, some Reddit, some random pages just I found on the internet just to see what people are saying. And it seems as if it probably doesn't close, but there's no definite answer. Like no one's given me a definite answer. I haven't been able to find any definite answer of whether it actually closes at 5 or not. Or like maybe sometimes it closes at 5, sometimes it doesn't. But it'd be nice to know, because if it doesn't actually close, then I could just park right here. Well, just up the road a little bit, and I wouldn't have had to have walked along this road. Yeah, it would just be that bit more convenient if I could just park here. So if anyone does know, if anyone happens to be from Wales and has come up here a few times in the past, could you let me know, please? Just let me know in the comments if the gate actually closes. This is really sludgy. No, it's like cement. I dropped my phone. It was like cement stuff on the floor, and I must have I don't even know what I did. I don't know if I just slipped or if my foot got stuck and it made me slip my hand. But I dropped my phone and it got all cementy, sludgy stuff from the quarry in there. This is where I am now. So there's no obvious path. This is the closest I've got to an obvious path. But I think I might be going the wrong way, so I'm going to have to double check on maps in a second just to see if I am definitely going the right way. But so far this does look like somewhat of a path up. and I know I need to go up, so I'll just keep going up. Not that it's particularly interesting, but there's the road I was looking at before. You can see a lorry coming down now. Motherfuckers make me drop my phone. Obviously, no, that was entirely my fault. I am to blame for that. Fucking typical me behaviour. But yeah, I'll probably see you when I get up there now. And unless I see anything interesting on the way up. I double checked and this is definitely the right way. It just looks like it's the wrong direction, but it kind of like, because I know, like this path as you can see is going that way. But I've got to be like over there. But it kind of like goes that way and then it curves a bit. So we're okay. And I know I said I'd only start filming. Well, I'd only see you again if I see anything interesting. Not particularly interesting, but if you've never been to Wales before, that is Pen y Fan. See the peak right there? It's Pen y Fan. So, you know, we're not that far away from well-known areas in Wales. That's one thing I noticed, just a random thing. I'm not going to go on for too long, but I have noticed Wales has become more, I don't want to say on the map, because people have known us for rugby and stuff for years, but I just feel like there's a lot more posts about Wales and things, just like, it's usually just shorts, like Instagram Reels or TikTok, so by all means it could just be my algorithm, but I don't know, I guess feel there's more people, like Wales is more recognised. I remember I went on a walk about a year ago to a waterfall, and you know, we just don't expect to see well, not necessarily foreigners, but like Americans. Like I don't know if they were American, they could have been Canadian, I apologise, I can't tell the difference between the accents, but I just remember going on this walk and I shared this family and they were like, I think the waterfall's up this way. I was like, oh, never hear that accent round here. But yeah, now I'll see you when I'm up there. This looks like something. Oh, found a wee pool. Do not want to get your body in there. But oh my god, there's ice on a little bit of it. I would normally pick up that ice and like throw it or something, but it's too far into the water, I won't be able to reach that. But yeah, that counts as something interesting. But yeah, this is where it curves, where I was on about. It goes around this way a bit. So if I just follow this, shouldn't be too long before I see you up there. Banging. A little bit of Welsh lingo. Banging. Means something's really good, obviously. But this is the opposite. This is hanging. You just remove the B. It means like hanging, which is pretty obvious, but some people might not know that. So banging, good. Hanging, like disgusting. Ugh, no. Hanging. Good thing these shoes are pretty good, so my feet are still dry. I'm not sure how many times I've said I'll see you when I'm up there, so I'm going to stop saying that now, because I'm still not up there. There's still a fair little bit of the walk left, but obviously, like I showed you, Pen y Fan over there, and then you've got, which is getting close to Monmouth in Wales. Well, Monmouth isn't in Wales, it's in England, but getting close to Monmouth. But still in Wales, you've got the Sugarloaf. And I've had people ask me, why is it called the Sugarloaf? And I'm sorry if I need to explain that to you. What's wrong? Like, look, it's a sugarloaf. Like, it just looks like a sugarloaf. Okay, so I did record a cool part, but when I was just a little bit further up, and it was me going into the cave, but I didn't realise I had it on time lapse. So I'll just show you me coming out the cave, and see this line this on the screen because of the I think it's because of my case. Maybe I should take the case off. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of taking the case off, but I've come right down to beer. And it goes so far. Wow. I don't know whether I should try going down or not. It doesn't seem too dangerous if I'm honest, but I reckon we give quite a small man, so this might be fairly easy for me. There we go. Wow, this is crazy. It's a bit claustrophobic, but wow. Imagine having a smoke in here. I'm not going to go down there. That's too scary. That's too claustrophobic for me, I think. What does it say? I can't even read that. Guys, if you're going to write in a cave, make sure you actually like make it easy to read. But yeah, I don't want to go down through there. Might point the camera through it, but I don't want to go down through there. I don't even know if I'd fit through there. But have a look. Yeah, that looks like it could just drop down. I don't know, and I'm not gonna find out because I don't want to find out. So yeah, but this is really cool. Wow. David 2025. Oh, so someone's been here recently. Can I get up here? Is there anything? No, that doesn't really lead anywhere. Wow. Okay, this is really cool. I did try and show you the entrance to the cave. Well, I did record it, but again, it was in time lapse. So I'll show you what the entrance to the cave looks like when I get out now. But yeah, just so you're aware. I do apologise. I put it in time lapse because I just wanted to do a little time lapse of me getting here, but then I gave up on that and deleted that video. But then I forgot to take out a time lapse. So yeah, and I'm gonna have to spin this camera around because it's blinding me. But yeah, I'll show you the outside of the cave when I'm done in here now. But this is just, oh, it's so cool. I know I just keep showing you the same little bits, but it's so cool. Okay, now I'll show you what the entrance looks like, but while exiting. So let's get up. Wow. I can't get over that. I don't know why I've never been up here. It doesn't make sense. Wow. So this is what it looks like getting out there. Still, no, not that tight, but still kind of tight, yeah. Oh, I didn't see this part. Does that go anywhere? That might go somewhere as well. I'll have a look there in a minute, but let's actually show you the entrance. Wow. Oh, and it's got this thing. I don't think I showed this because it was on time lapse. I'm not going to read it all, but I'll just kind of hold the camera here a second, because if you want to pause, then you can pause. I think we'll try that out of the cave now. If it goes anywhere. If it doesn't go anywhere, then obviously you won't see any more footage of the cave. I don't even know if this goes anywhere, but it's worth finding out, I guess. Don't hit my head. Let me sit here. Wait, does this go anywhere? Oh, it does look like it opens up quite a bit, actually. Hold on. Oh no. Not that much. So we'll keep going a little bit. Trying to avoid smacking my head on a rock. So be really careful. If you do come here ever, be really careful. I advise wearing a helmet, even though I'm not wearing one. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I came in here. Wow. Wow. Why is the ceiling so shiny? I don't understand. I don't know what that is. Like, it's shiny to the point where on the camera I can't even really tell. Sorry, I keep blowing in front of the camera. It's shiny to the point where on the camera you almost can't even tell what that is until I give you like the perspective. I just don't want to be fucking. I don't want to scare any bats. Do you know what I mean? If they sleep in, I want them to be comfortable. Wow. Sorry, why does... It's because it's so dark. Any little breath, it's just... Hold on, let me cover my mouth. There we go. I don't know how far I want to go though. It's low-key scary. Wow. That's so cool. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I see why it's shiny. It's just like tiny drippers of water. Or whatever it is, but it's like they're stuck. Okay, it doesn't go much further back than this. Oh, I found a bat. I found a bat. Yeah, I'm not going to go further than this. Let's get a good look at it. That's so cool. Okay, let's get out now. Don't want to disturb the bats, so we will leave. And there's probably more bats, so I don't want to get swarmed or anything like in Batman. I don't think they do that, but that's my only point of reference when it comes to bats. I do wonder if I've gone past any others and I just haven't noticed. Wow. On camera that looks crazy. Wow, okay. I can't stop looking at it. Like, it's just so shiny. Wow. I'm gonna try this part without a torch. Just so, I don't know, exit in a cave or exit in a dark area into the light. I feel like looks really cool. So we're gonna try and do that as much as I can't see a thing. Don't want to hit my head. Look at that. Oh, and that's mad because you look at that and you would just, like, you'd think maybe it goes in a little bit, but you wouldn't necessarily think it goes so far back. Like, I thought that would be the most interesting one, but that is the most interesting one because it goes so far back. Obviously that one did go further, but it almost went like further down and it was so claustrophobic. It's not for me. Not that I'm a super claustrophobic I can't even talk. Not that I'm a super claustrophobic person, but you know, I feel like any kind of tight spaces could make like even the average person really claustrophobic. So yeah, but wow. So if I was in there and I went under and then up a little bit, I must have been, let me try and go exactly where, well, roughly where I would have been underneath. So I guess, yeah, the hill does go up quite a little bit from there. Oh, stunning views as well. Cave and then stunning views, beautiful. So I must have been like right underneath here. Better man. Once again. But yeah, I must have been like right here. But I still don't, unless, I don't know what kind of rock that is, I don't know. But I just don't understand what made it so shiny. Like obviously there were a lot of water droplets, but I don't get why it was so shiny and white. Maybe I could do a bit of research and find out. But it was just like it was glowing. I mean, you've seen it obviously with the light on it. It looked like it was glowing. Like on the camera, it was glowing a lot more. But in real life, it was still glowing as well. Like it wasn't just like matte. So that's kind of what I want to find out, because it doesn't. I can't think of anything off the top of my head as to why it was so shiny, unless it was just a mixture of like the rock, like the rocks, or the type of rock it was, the light, the water, just all that together just must have made it shiny. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it. Like, here's the cave, yeah, which you've already seen obviously. But so yeah, I just hope you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect. I knew to expect a cave, but I didn't expect the cave to go so far. Like, I get really excited with caves though, so I might just be the only one. But like, I haven't seen many caves growing up. Like, I've been to some. You've got Danarogov, which is like they're like showcase caves, so someone owns the land and you have to pay to go there and stuff. And like, I'm not paying to go in a cave. It's a cave, it's natural. I'm not paying to go in a cave. But wow, I might be acting more shocked than anyone else would be, but I don't care. That made me happy. That's made my day. That's made my week. That's made my year. Maybe not my year, but it's definitely made my week. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope whoever's watching enjoyed. I'll try and do more stuff like this. I don't know about caves because I'm not sure. Like, I don't know many caves, but if I do come across any other caves that I find interesting and want to go to, I'll be sure to make a video going to it. Absolutely no problem. But I mean, other than that, goodbye from Cymru.